Hello and welcome to Torchwood Boy Reviews with me, Torchwood Boy. You should know that, or you're lost. Today we are reviewing Doctor Who Kill the Moon. This will probably be the worst review you read on the internet because for one, you're not reading it, and for two, I'm going to be talking crap for the next 5 minutes. So anyway, we'll start off with the main plot points, which is obviously the fact that the moon is a giant egg. Kind of out there in theory discussion, but you know, I feel that it has some real promise. Scientifically, all knowledge goes out the window. I read a review earlier on the site Doctor Who TV, and it was very specific in why this Doctor Who episode would not work scientifically. However, I just think you need to be along for the ride and just enjoy it, and it's not sit there nitpicking all the time in stupid reviews. Moving on. When the Doctor and Clara sort of first started to clash a little bit, I think during like the mid half of the episode, where he sort of went, "I'm not doing anything, you're on your own." That was quite a fun play to see Clara really step up to the ball and go, "Do you know what? I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to threaten to hit you so hard you're going to regenerate." Pretty badass. So yeah, I think it went really well for Clara as a character. The Doctor, on the other hand, I think he might have come off as a bad guy a little bit when compared to Clara, because obviously Clara was crying and everything, but I don't think he meant to be a bad guy. I think he was doing what he thought was right, and it sort of came off a little bit wrong, a little bit, you know, selfish, and I don't think he meant to do that, but I couldn't help feel sorry for him when he was at the end of the TARDIS. At the end of the episode, in the TARDIS on his own, and you know, you start to feel like a certain compassion to the Doctor because he's your character, he is the main guy, you are rooting for him, and then when Clara turned on him, part of me was siding with Clara because she got in some great lines about how he should never tell her to take the stabilizers off a bike and toddle off to the shop. I thought they were like brilliant metaphors for how he treats the human race sometimes, but I also felt really sorry for the Doctor because he was only trying to do what he thought was right. Plot points of the episode. I love the ending. I know it's come under a little bit of criticism from fans, not critics surprisingly, but fans, saying, oh, it's a bit, love saves the day again. But not really, because, the Earth voted to turn off the power. However, one thing that I was noted on a review that I read earlier was that it went off in large portions, so it makes me wonder whether the governments of planet Earth decided, right, we're turning off the power, we're going to make sure they blow up the moon and save the Earth. But of course Clara then decided, no, we're going to save the moon and possibly risk the Earth to giant falling pieces of space rock that would probably destroy us completely. Gotta have faith in a girl from Blackpool. Moving on to guest stars this week. First of all, Ellis George as Courtney Woods. Bravo. Really, really, really good performance. Thought she brought it all really well to the acting stage. She really gave it her all, especially during the scene when she was alone and she was starting to float and the spider was crawling up the wall. We'll get onto the spiders in a minute. Moving on, Hermione Norris. Lundic. What an excellent addition to the character. Probably the best guest cast we've ever had on Doctor Who. I'm going to say that, I'm going to put that out there. I know she didn't have much screen time, but wow, what did she do with it? She portrayed a woman who was so lost and so cold that she sort of portrayed the whole of the human race at that stage. We've heard about these natural disasters, we've heard about how millions of people have been dying across the planet, but you really saw it in her. You really saw the anger and the aggression towards what this creature in the moon had done to her planet. I got a sense of that maybe she'd lost someone, and that's why she really, really despised the moon itself as a creature. Just reading between the lines really there, but it sort of came off like she'd lost someone. Final plot points, really, I wonder what the actual moon creature was. Brilliant design, brilliant. I loved how we just saw it. I actually sort of thought of dragon when I saw it curled up in a ball. I was like, oh my god, it's a dragon. They're going to bring dragons into it. But then I realised there wasn't much in Game of Thrones. Plus that, and they are allowed to swear on the TARDIS, even though there's not a TARDIS in Game of Thrones. Moving along, the spiders. I don't know if any of you caught my reaction video, but I reacted in a calm and sensible manner to the spiders, a little bit like this. Yes, spiders, me. don't go well. I barely got over the fact that my bed sheet wasn't going to get up behind me and just sort of, make sure that I didn't turn around because I was scared of it. So I just got over listening, and now all I can think of is discovering giant spiders that want to kill me. It's like all my nightmares have come at once. Anyway, wrapping up this review, I have been Torture Boy. Thank you for listening to my opinion. That really doesn't matter, but you're here anyway. If you want to see more reviews, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. I will be doing a new reaction video for Doctor Who Series 8, Episode 8, Mummy on the Orient Express, which, by the looks of it, doesn't star Clara. So it'd be nice to see Peter Capaldi shine. It does, however, star Frank Skinner and Foxes, the singer, so that should be good fun. And we will see you next week. Have a nice evening, and bye!